Welcome to Neon Cobra. Let's kick into it. Great. So this week we're going to talk about Azure Arc again, but we're specifically going to talk about how to use it to replace SPLA licensing, so SPLA. So traditionally this was hosted based licensing where you could resell on a monthly amount, very popular with traditional data center hosters or kind of a reseller agreement hosters. What we'll find though is it's really considered a grandfather or a legacy software plan. No one's being granted access to this anymore. So it's really much you're grandfathered in. And really the vibes are Microsoft is getting ready to transition away from it. Now, it is like any licensing program Microsoft does an extremely heavy lift to make this happen. So it'll take a long time, but it's good to know what your options are, especially when you're trying to find a like for like replacement. So, what we have available to us through the more recent, I believe, announced at Ignite last year, Azure Arc has the ability to license by the hour your virtual machines operating systems and your SQL based licensing. So, the concept being at this point is your money or essentially your licensing charges flow into an Azure subscription, and the Azure Arc is essentially the relay and the licensing agent. So, one of the biggest advantages that come with this is you no longer have to attest how many licenses you're selling. You do not have to use the SQL or the user cal model. Everything's core based licensing. Now, what you will find occasionally if you are doing remote desktop services, you still have to provision your remote desktop licensing in a different fashion. Now, there is CSP subscription licensing available for this sort of stuff. You can generally do it on a 1 or a 3 year term, usually with monthly or yearly payment options. It really depends on the flexibility you need. Now, these are subscription licenses. They're not pay every month and then you can cancel as needed. So a little bit of planning required with that. But overall, I say, if you're looking to transition away from SPLA, Azure Arc is a really great way to do that. I'm going to be posting a how-to video likely in the coming weeks on how to actually connect in and license. It's going to be very similar to the Azure Arc ESU licensing I did a couple of months back. So be sure to subscribe and follow to ensure you see this videos. And with that, I'll catch you next time.